B3, what up? We are live. Been a minute. Been a hot minute. Been about a week since we've been live. I've been all the way across the country, north to south and back in the interim. Went down to Florida for a work trip. Was a lot of fun. But we are back. We are back and in action with a throwback time capsule 2018 hobby limited. Excited for this one? Yes, Trayson? What's up, buddy? Mommy's right upstairs.
No, but she won't make it because her hands.
Her hands?
They're dirty.
Okay. We'll go lay down and I'll make it. Come on. Let's go fast because I just went live. All right, P3. We're back. Had to tuck the little guy into bed, which is, you come all the way down here. The minute I go live to ask me to tuck you in, it's like, ugh. But you know what? He ain't going to ask me to tuck him in for much longer, so I'll do it. I'll do it and take advantage of it because in a year or two, he ain't going to ask me to anymore. All right, B3. We're here. Let's get it going. Who's in the house? Benny Lamp, what up? What up? Big Cat, what's going on? It was good. The meeting was a lot of fun. It wasn't really a meeting. It was more of like a vacation, like a trip to celebrate doing well last year, which was awesome. I was very excited for it. I was nervous to fly, but excited. I hadn't flown on a plane in like 15 years. But was excited, and it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I won. I'm glad I was able to go. A lot of fun. Highly recommend. What up there, David Matt? What's going on? Welcome in, sir. All right, let's get started with the list of ownership. We're going to just read down. To my knowledge, it hasn't changed. Nobody tagged me in any kind of a trade that went through. So I'm just assuming that we are where we are, which is kind of where, Big Cat, you said you wanted to be. So it worked out perfectly. All right. We got Goody Goody on the Cardinals. Joe Lurch on the Falcons. Bam Bam on the Ravens. Benny Lamp and Christine Webb on the Bills. We got Bam Bam on the Panthers. Joe Lurch on the Bears. Bam Bam on the Bengals. Cleveland, the Brownies. And Dallas, the Cowgirls. By the way, it is Benny Lamp's birthday, so happy birthday to you, Benny. Good luck. on your huge team, Buffalo. That's a big one on the random. Aaron Wise going to be on the Broncos. We got Stanton Griggs on the Lions. Scotty Struble on the Pack. We got Aaron Wise on the Texans. B3 on the Colts. Goody Goody on the Jags. Big Cat on the Chiefs. Joe Lurch on the Raiders. Charles Wiley Oxendine on the Chargers. David Matt on the Rams. We got Aaron Wise on the Finns. Goody Goody on the Vikings. Matty V. Mr. Vanover on the Patriots. Mike Haralambis in on the Saints. We got B Friends on the G-Men. I got the boys in the second spot landing on the Jets. Looking for Sammy D. Bam Bam on the Eagles. Joe Lurch on the Steelers. Goody Goody on the Niners. We got Bam Bam on the Seahawks. Stanton Griggs on the Bucks. Jason Denault in on the Titans. And then Bam Bam rounding us out on the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team, depending on the year and the player. What are we breaking tonight? Well, right off the top, 2018 limited, as Danger Russ would say. 2 autos, 1 mem, including 1 rookie patch auto guaranteed on average. You've got draft day signature booklets featuring memorabilia presented on stage at the NFL draft. And then 6 signature ultra rare booklets featuring an array of the game's biggest stars. So you got some veteran hits that you could pull on the booklets. And I don't know. I can't tell if this box feels heavy or light. It kind of feels like it's a little weighted. It feels like there's more than 1 pack in there, but that's because there's 3. Usually they're labeled across, but it feels heavy to the right. I don't know. Could be a booklet. Who knows? You never really know. But yeah, excited for this one. That'll obviously be the grand finale. We've got Encore, the debut edition for Panini, but really they're bringing back the name Pacific. It's 1 auto, 1 mem guaranteed. I've heard mixed results about these, but they were very affordable. So I grabbed 2 of them. I figure we'll see how they do. You got Pen Pal inscriptions on the dual autos, and then 1 auto, 1 mem, and 10 packs per box. That's pretty much all it's telling you. So that should be an interesting first debut. We got 2 of the Prizm hangers, 1 with the green waves, 1 with the pink waves. Looking for our purples numbered to 99 and our golds numbered to 10. 2 of those babies. And then we've got 4 of the Donruss holiday blasters. We've had a lot of luck with the holiday ones. You get your rookie holiday mem sweater card, guaranteed. So guaranteed patch in each box. And then your ultra rare chase is the downtown. You're looking for the optic blaster exclusive red and green holiday preview. And then also your rookie sweaters. So we got 4 of those suckers for a little downtown hunting. And then 2 megas. The megas are going to guarantee 1 auto or mem, as notated on the front. And again, you're looking for your auto or mem, your optic blue scope previews, and then your ultra rare downtown 1 and 2. Let's get started, B3. We're going to start with our appetizers. Good luck. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Was pull the garbage out. It's behind the computer at the moment. So I'm going to go get that in a second. Empty box. I'm a little rusty here on my routine. It's been a minute. That's 1. That's 2. Empty box. Phone is going off. My phone is telling me that Heritage is available, but I don't buy much baseball. Man, I really need Scottie Pippen Jr. to do something in the second half for my fantasy championship. I'm locked in on the fantasy basketball championship. Basically 2 games to go for every player now. And load management is ruining everything. All right, there is your kid card. Let's get it, B3. Good luck. CJ Stroud, what up, Scotty? Is going to be the leadoff man. Batting second, Foye Alukun. Your third is AP, and batting cleanup, Danny Dimes. We're in trouble. Rashad White, Jonathan Allen, Christian McCaffrey, Aeneas Williams, Chubby, Kyle Hamilton, Jason Witten, Bryce Young holding back a silver, Julius Peppers, Carolina. That is Bam Bam. We got a wave, Miles Sanders for the Panthers. Also Bam Bam. That's pink. Pink wave on the Patty. Going out to Big Cat. Nice little card there. Jesse Armstead. Very nice. Throwback name to the G-Men. That is B Friends. You got Kamari Lassiter, Houston. That's going to be Aaron Wise on the rookie. Derrick Henry on a fireworks base going out to Goody Goody on Minnesota. Justin Jefferson on the green wave. Fireworks also going out to Goody Goody, little Jay Jetta. And then you've got Michael Pratt going out to Scotty, rookie quarterback. Boom. No idea about Pratt, though. Jonathan Ogden, Jimmy Johnson, Adam Thielen, Sammy Laporta. You got Ramondre Stevenson taking a dive. Daniel Carlson, CJ Stroud, Foye, Conklin, Jeffrey Simmons, Keith Byers, Dexter Jackson, and your silver is Zaire Franklin going out to B3. You got a green wave Dylan Lobb. That's interesting that the green wave rookie was in front. That never happens. Raiders, that is Joe Lurch on the rookie. You got Lamar Jackson upside down going out to Baltimore and Bam Bam on a green wave. You got Sammy D going out to the Vikings. Goody Goody on a green wave. Wesley Walker on a green wave to the Jets. That is going to be B3 and the boys. And then a second rookie is Cade Stover going to Houston and Aaron Wise. That was an interesting way the box was put together. Fireworks is TJ Watt. That is Pittsburgh Joe Lurch on the base. You've got JJ McCarthy on a Portals green wave going out to Minnesota. Goody Goody. And then Jawar Jordan is your Prizm base going out to Aaron Wise. That has got a pretty nasty print line on it. But Houston taking a couple rookies out of there. Same with Minnesota. Cade Stover on the green wave. Also the pink Patty, which was a beautiful card. That is one I don't have there, Big Cat. Ooh, dropped the podium. There it is. J. McCarthy. Little Michael Pratt. Little Dylan Lube. Dylan Lube. I don't know how he pronounces it. No idea. Jay Jetta on the fireworks. That's a nice looking card. And then another Houston, Kamari Lassiter. We're going to have to put the Texans up on a podium just for the sheer amount of Prizm rookies that came out. Lassiter, Jordan, and Stover. Good. And then, of course, Patty got to go up on a podium with that pink. Patty pink. Pink Patty. So, Scotty, I think you mentioned you had a 99 number to 99 McCarthy pulled for you, or was it Caleb Williams? Caleb Williams on the Prizm, the purple wave. That's a nasty card. You can get, I mean, Prizm has been a terrible product to grade this year, from my understanding, but if you could somehow get it to 10, that would be a monster. I mean, you've kind of pulled cards like that before. I remember you had that really big rookie downtown. I can't remember if it was the Purdy Pickett year or if it was the Fields year. I think it was the Fields. I think it was Justin Fields. You pulled like a monster downtown or kaboom for him. Something really low numbered. Or maybe it was a Black Pandora downtown. Trevor Lawrence. Yeah. Dude, so you have some bad luck from break to break, but when you hit some monsters, you hit some freaking monsters. You pulled a few with baseball too. All right, we're jumping to the downtown blasters. You don't win the pick 3, Scotty. You win the pick 6. That's just the way it is. You play the pick 3 more than you play the pick 6, but when you play the pick 6, you win. I wouldn't say you win the Mega Millions. You know, we're not talking a gold kaboom, Jaden Daniels rookie, but we're talking some pretty nice little hits from time to time. Big time. And if Caleb ends up playing well, I mean, that's a big time hit. He ended well, you know, he didn't look terrible towards the end of the season. The beginning of the season was rough. But same little story could be told about Bryce Young. He looked horrible all year, got benched. Everyone kind of wrote him off for dead, and then his last 5 or 6 games were really good. So, you know, sometimes these people forget sometimes these rookie quarterbacks take a little while to develop to the NFL game. They're not all great right away. Peyton Manning is a prime example of that. Phenomenal quarterback. Wasn't great right away. Neither was Brett Favre. Neither was Drew Brees. Shit, Drew Brees got traded. Turned out to be Drew Brees, you know? That could be Justin Fields. You have no idea. All right. Let's get it. Good luck, P3. Warren Moon hitting it off. Darius Slay, Najee, Fred Warner, Steve Atwater, Calvin Ridley. You got Deontay Johnson, Andre Johnson, Tyrone Tracy Jr. on the Optic Red and Green Hollow. Be friends. We got to talk about that one. That is one I do not have for my PC. Beautiful card. We got Rasheen Ali going out to Baltimore and Bam Bam on the rated. Then we got Zay Flowers, Dawson Knox, Trey Hendrickson, Myles Garrett, Steve Atwater, DJ Moore, Deron Bland, Josh Jacobs, Jamal Charles, Kobe Turner, Jalen Ramsey, Ricky Jackson, Jim Hart. Jeff Blake Balake is going to be the throwback Donruss. That is Cincy and Bam Bam. Then you got Chop Robinson from Miami, Aaron Wise on the rated, Luke McCaffrey coming out on a rated. That is going to be Bam Bam. Then you got Garrett Wilson, Richard Sherman, Michael Wilson, Kirk Cousins, Jair, my homies, always gets a sleeve, Brett Favre, Devonta Smith, Antoine Winfield, Tony Pollard, Machine Muhammad, Will Anderson, little J Love on the bomb squad going out to Scotty. Then you got Cade Stover back again for E-Dub. Jaheim Bell going out to the Patriots. Matty V. Then you got Kyle Pitts, Isaiah Likely, Khalil Shakir, Jeff Blake, Brian Robinson, and Bryce Young. Get that half out of the way. We're going to get a little Tyrone Tracy up on the podium. Kid looks like a really good running back for the Giants. I think they kind of struck gold late in the later round with him. Stover back again. Luke, Chop, and Rasheen Ali. Boom. All right, second half. Here we go. We got Roshan Johnson, Micah Parsons, Cooper Kupp, Raheem Mostert, Derek Carr, Kellen Winslow, Optic Hollow Preview, Jace McClellan. Nice hollow there. Going out to the Falcons, Joe Lurch. Talisi Fuaga going out to Mike Haralambis, and Isaac Garendo going out to Goody Goody. You got Motor Singletary, Keyshawn Johnson, Kurt Warner, Amari DiMarcado, Ty Chandler, Jordan Davis, Cheddar Bob, Jarrett Goff, Michael Pittman Jr., Devontae Adams, Foye, Herbie, CJ Stroud on a Dominators. That's going to be Aaron Wise. Terrion Arnold going out to the Lions and Griggsy. Then you got Casey Washington for the Falcons and Joe Lurch. Zach Moss, Deshaun Watson, Jarrett Stidham, Hutchie, Pickens, Ayuk, Jahan Dotson, Zappy Hour, Freeney, T-Law, Minshew, and then Gus Bus is holding back our mem. So we're going to bring the back to the front. You got Jared Verse going out to the Rams, David Matt, Will Shipley to the Eagles, Bam Bam, Chubby, Javante, Amon Ra, and Andale Wandale. Then the Gus Bus still holding back our hit. It is Ray Davis with a little white, little blue, little black, little red, little green, 5-color holiday swatch. The green and the red are little fuzzes in there, but you can kind of make them out. See if I can shine some light on it. You got green right there inside the black square and red in the black line. Interesting color scheme for sure. Beautiful card. Buffalo. That is Benny Lamp, the birthday boy, on the Ray Davis. Hey, Ray. Get him. Buffalo trying to get in on the action. Running back, Jace McClellan. He's back up to Bijan Robinson, so probably not going to get a crazy workload, but you never know. He could end up turning into a little 1-2 punch. That would be the hope anyway, with a later round running back. Boom. Okay. Pick 3 all the way. I've hit the pick 3 before, once or twice. And I don't play a ton, but I only won maybe $300, $400. It wasn't anything crazy. Empty box. Oh, Big Cat, when you were asking how was my work meeting, were you talking about the one today when corporate came? Now it just kind of dawned on me that might be what you were talking about. Kid card. That was an easy meeting. Really, it just was kind of like my boss just kind of came to hang out, kind of hide for the day at my location, which is awesome. I'm never going to turn that away. You know, if you don't get to actually do much when they come, you just hang out and chat. It's my ideal idea of a visit. All right, here we go. Isaiah Pacheco going to lead it off. We got Jordan Addison, Lane Johnson, Jalen Warren, Nick Bosa, Gabe Davis, Asante Samuel, Vince Ferragamo, Devon Achan. Tajay Washington is going to be your holiday optic preview. That is going to be the Miami Dolphins, Aaron Wise. And then Ben Sinnott coming out for Bam Bam on a rated. Sauce, James Conner, Ty Algier, Roquan, Vrabel, Keenan Allen, Zach Martin, Dave Robinson, Tyjae, Shaq Thompson, Kaimi Fairbairn, Josh Downs, and a little Blake Corum on the retro. Going out to the Rams, David Matt, nice little hit there for LA. Then you got Lad McConkey coming out for the Chargers. That's Ox. And Ryan Flournoy for the Cowgirls. Dallas, Bam Bam. You got Elijah Moore, Alex Singleton, Puka, Big Cat, Danny White, Luke Musgrave, Joe Tooney, Sammy D, the other Josh Allen, Jacoby Myers, QJ, Tyler Higbee, and a little Romo Dunze on the throwback going out to Chi-Town, Joe Lurch. Nice Odunze. Nice little retro on the Corum. We're going to move Tyrone Tracy up because he had a way better rookie year. Get the base out of there. All your mail days should be coming in shortly. If they didn't arrive today, they should be coming in the next day or two. So keep your eyes out on the mail. Jalen Wright going to be the next Miami Dolphin. That is Aaron Wise on the Jalen rated. Then you got Jared Wiley, little rookie tight end for KC. That is going to be Big Cat. Bobby Okereke, Quinnen Williams, Greg the Leg, Geno Smith, George Kittle, Scary Terry, Drew Bledsoe, A.J. Brown, Levante David, L'Jarius Sneed, Chuba, Nico, Jonathan Taylor, Edrin Cooper is your rated. That's going to go to Scotty. Then you got Jace McClellan back again for the Falcons and Joe Lurch. Amari Cooper, PS2, DK, AR, Kelsey, CJ Stroud. You got Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, Stafford, Zach Thomas, Cam Jordan, and Roger Worley. Little JD5 on the throwback coming out for Washington. That is going to be Bam Bam on the Commanders. Nice one there. Jordan Morgan for Scotty and Javon Baker for Matty V. Drake London, King Henry, Joe Burr, Dalton Kincaid, Jim McMahon, Danger Russ, Brock Purdy, Deron Payne, Christian Wilkins, Arch Manning, and the bus, Jerome Bettis. Now we got Shake and Bake holding back our hit, so we'll bring the back to the front. You got Isaiah Davis going out to the G-Men, Devontae Walker. Excuse me. Isaiah Davis going out to B3, not to the G-Men, to the Jets. B3. Devontae Walker is going to be Baltimore, Bam Bam. Then you got Lamar Jackson, Younghoe Koo, James Cook, and T. Higgins. Shake and Bake, still holding back our hit. It is Laiatu Latu on a 2-color patch. Going out to the Colts and B3. At least I got one hit on the Colts. Colts wasn't a great team to land, but hey, we got a hit. I'll take it. Little Latu on the holiday sweater. Boom. Just rearranging a little bit here. Hoping maybe we can squeeze another podium in there. I think we can. Oh yeah, we should be able to. I feel like we fit more in last time because we moved some stuff around. So we should be able to fit a couple more podiums in there. There we go. We got them. All right, cool. Let's see here. I know we got another Washington. We got another Dolphin. All right, good. Boom. All right, we are good to go. I gotta fix my lights too. They're not lining up the way I want them. All right, bench is good. Let's see if I can fix this. There we go. That's better. Should be better. We'll see in a sec. All right. Blaster number 3. Empty box. How are the Masters going there, Big Cat? I know you're dialed in. Ooh, we need some more thick 130 point top loaders. There we go. Open these up. All right, 130 point check. Let's get this thing open here. There we go. That's another 10. That'll get us through the next break or two. some thick sleeves in there too. We'll pop those suckers open. There we go. All right. Back in business. Here we go. Kid card. That's going to be the sweater. Yep. Sweater card. And last pack. Kid card. Boom. All right. Here we go. Number 3. Good luck, B3. We got Kendrick Bourne, DeAndre Swift, Jake Ferguson, Romeo Dobbs, DeForest Buckner, Travis Etienne, Zamir White, Khalil Mack, Bo Nix on the Holiday Optic Preview. Bang, Denver, E-Dub. Big hit. Xavier Legette going out to Carolina, Bam Bam. Then you got Jahmyr Gibbs, Darren Waller, Mosley, Lockett, Brees, Darius Slay, Najee, Dexter Manley, Fred Warner, Steve Young, Calvin Ridley, Deontay, Andre Johnson, Ricky Pearsall coming out for San Fran. That is goody on the bomb squad. Then you got Jeremiah Trotter for Philly, Bam Bam, J.C. Latham for Tennessee, and Jason Denault. Then you got Dawson Knox, Trey Hendrickson, Myles Garrett, Steve Atwater, Brandon Ayuk, Jahan Dotson, Zappy Hour, DJ Moore, Dwight Freeney, T-Law, Gardner Minshew, Gus Bus. Your action all-pro is going to be Brandon Graham. That is Philly and Bam Bam. Then you got Kool-Aid going out to Mike Haralambis and Latu going out to B3. What a beautiful Bo Nix this sucker is. Bang. E-Dub. Bump Blake Corum out to the side. All right, here we go. Next half, we got Javante, Amon-Ra, Wandale, Garrett Wilson, Jair, my homies, always gets a sleeve. We got Favre, Slim Reaper, George Pickens, Antoine Winfield, Pollard, Muhammad, Will Anderson, Keon Coleman coming out for the Bills, Buffalo. That is going to be Benny. Then you got Jordan Whittington for the Rams and David Matt. You got Isaiah Likely, Khalil Shakir, Jeff Blake, Chubby, B-Rob, Bryce Young, Roshan, Micah Parsons, Cooper Kupp, Raheem Mostert, Derek Carr, Kellen Winslow, Ricky, don't lose that number, Ricky Pearsall going out to Goody on the Elite Series rookie. Very nice. You've got Bub Means going out to Mike Haralambis. And Ray Davis back one more time for the Bills and Benny. Keyshawn, Kurt Warner, DeMarcado, Kyle Pitts, Deron Bland, Josh Jacobs, Jamal Charles, Warren Moon, Kobe Turner, Jalen Ramsey, Ricky Jackson, Jim Hart, and a beautiful dual rookie sweaters, Xavier Legette and Jatavian Sanders. What a beautiful Panthers card that is. Bam Bam. Heck yeah. Look at that sucker. Xavier Legette, one of the most interesting interviews in the NFL. He is a character. Funny to watch, man. Great personality. Laughs all the time through his interviews. Funny dude. Beautiful card. Roman Wilson going out to Pittsburgh, which is Joe Lurch, and then Jatavian Sanders back one more time for Carolina and Bam Bam. Then you got Sherm, Michael Wilson, Kirko Cousins, and Zay Flowers to round it out. That was a good little box. Love when we hit the duels. They're not popular, or they're not very common. They're rare, so I love when we hit them. Ray back again. You got Ricky. Whittington. Keon Coleman. Latu one more time. Ricky one more time. And Mr. Leggett. So we got Leggett, Sanders, and then Leggett and Sanders together on the duel. Nice box there for Bam Bam. One of the best value teams of 2024, Panthers. I have a feeling Carolina is not going to be a laughing stock of a team in the league for much longer. I think they are going to see a pretty big uptick in production and wins next year. All right, we got one more blaster to go. All right, here we go. Last blaster, then we jump to our megas. Empty box. Big O Knicks. Front and center. Kid card. I think that's going to be our sweater. Yep, that's the sweater card. Send that to the bottom. And kid card. All right, here we go. First half of the fourth blaster. Hollywood Brown. You got TJ Hawkinson, Saquon Barkley, The Muth is Loose, Javon Holland, Evan Ingram, Super Duper Mark Duper, Taysom Hill, Mike Evans, Audric Estime. Sure, why not? We'll get another holiday optic preview for the Broncos. And Aaron Wise. Brock Bowers right behind it for Joe Lurch. Then you got Bernsey, Joe Namath, Reek Woolen, Buda Baker, Demario Douglas, Dick Butkus, Brandon Aubrey, Jordan Love, Rashad White, Will Levis, Mike Rozier, Dalton Schultz, Wes Welker on the all-time Gridiron Kings going out to the Patriots. That's going to be Matty V. You got Spencer Rattler coming out for Mike Haralambis, and then Tip Raymond coming out for Goody Goody on Arizona. We got Jamar, Jeff Garcia, Taylor Decker, Cortland Sutton, Brandon Cooks, James Lofton, Trent McDuffie, Aaron Jones. We got Adam Thielen, Stephon Diggs, Eric Dickerson, Jimmy Smith. BTJ on the Donruss throwback going out to Jacksonville. That is Goody Goody. Bucky coming out for Tampa and Stanton Griggs. And then Jay Travis on the rated for B3. We got David Montgomery, Darius Slayton, Xavier Gibson, K9, Bosa, Steven Davis, KJ Osborne, and Cole Kmet. Mr. Estime. Boom. Double up on the holiday optic previews for E-Dub. Little Bucky. BTJ. Rat Pack. And Bauer Power. Boom. All right, second half. Here we go. Demario Davis leading it off. Chris Godwin, D-Hop, Dan Marino. Cornelius Johnson going out to the Chargers and Ox. Then you got Troy Fatani for Pittsburgh and Joe Lurch. Roquan, Josh Allen, Evan McPherson, Jerry Jeudy, Garrett Bowles, Pacheco, Jordan Addison, Lane Johnson, Jalen Warren, Gabe Davis, Asante Samuel, Ferragamo, A-Chan, and a little best of Panini instant Devon A-Chan going out to Miami and Aaron Wise. Devon Valet for Aaron Wise. The L is a little faded down there. That's weird. Rome Odunze going out to the Bears. Chi-Town, Joe Lurch. Then you got Big Cat Leo Williams, Sauce Gardner, James Conner, Ty Algier, Jake Elliott, Minka Fitzpatrick, Run CMC, Jonathan Allen, Joey Bosa, Chris Olave, Jalen Waddle. Alvin Kamara is holding back our hit, so we'll bring the back to the front. You got Darius Robinson for Goody Goody on the rated. Tyler Guyton going out to Bam Bam on a rated. Trey McBride, Jake Matthews, Patrick Ricard, and Tyler Bass. AK-41 holding back. Malik Neighbors on a nasty 3-color. That is the G-Men and B Friends. Beautiful card. Another one I would love for my PC. Brian Friends, I might have to dig through my Tampa stash to see if we could do a little trading. PC for PC. You're getting a couple of cards I like. Beautiful. Leak Neighbors. Leak. All right. We got CJ, Devon Valet, and Odunze. Okay. Make sure I got podiums all set. Niners, Ravens, Packers, Raiders, Jets, Chargers, Bears, Steelers, Saints, Jags, Bucks. All right. Yep, we're good. Okay. Let's go to the first mega. Empty box. Kid card right off the first pack. Felt like there was a patch in there. You got a security tag. Kid card. We may have actually gotten an auto. This would be our first auto out of the Donruss Megas, because I don't see anything thick. So, surprise auto incoming, possible. Here we go. Dak Prescott going to lead us off. Preston Smith, Kellen Winslow, Antoine Winfield Jr. You got Jerome Bettis, a.k.a. The Bus, going out to the Rams. David Matt. The Cheetah, Tyreek Hill to E-Dub on the Fins. Isaiah Davis is your Jets pink optic preview. That is B3. Then you got Jamari Thrash on a rated for Cleveland. That is Bam Bam. Jerry Jeudy, Garrett Bowles, Christian Gonzalez, Jalen Johnson, Raheem Mostert, Derek Carr. You got Jermaine Burton going out to Cincy. That is going to be Bam Bam on the rated. You've got CJ Stroud on a Dominators back again for Aaron Wise. Marshawn Lloyd, pink optic hollow preview going out to Scotty. And then Troy Franklin for E-Dub on a rated. Josh Allen, Evan McPherson, Trent Williams, Barry Sanders, Justin Herbert, Cooper Kupp, Bryce Young on the press proof going out to Bam Bam. Drizzy, Drake, May going out to the Patriots. Matty V. Maserati Marv on a blue scope. You needed something like this, goody goody, to save your butt on Arizona. Bang. Maserati Marv, blue scope optic preview. And then Ricky Pearsall going out to San Fran, also goody goody. Tyler Algier and Roquan Smith. Maserati Marv. Bang. Nice hit. We're going to catch up on sleeving real quick. Drake May finally getting the Patriots on the board. Get our base out of there. So we can put Drake May up. Mega Seltzer. Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders. Who knows? I'm not getting wrapped up in it yet because no one seems to know where the G-men are going. So I'm just kind of waiting and seeing. All right, second half, we got T.O., T.J. Watt, Foye Alukun, Devontae, Kool-Aid McKinstry is the auto. That one going out to Mike Haralambis on the Saints green press proof rated rookie auto. Kool-Aid going out to Mikey. Look at that, Mike. You thought you missed when you hit the Saints, but at least you got a little consolation prize. We'll take it. Bonus auto. A little bonus. Jackson Smith and Jigba on the press proof going out to Bam Bam. Then you got Jimmy Smith on the Legends. That is the Jags and Goody Goody. Terrion Arnold, pink optic hollow going out to Stanton. Peyton Wilson on the rated going out to Joe Lurch. James Conner, butt kicker. Jay Jetta, Donnell Hunter, MPJ. Archie Manning on the press proof for Mike Haralambis. Then you got Johnny Wilson going out to Philly. Bam Bam on the throwback rated. Jalen Wright coming out in a pink optic preview for Aaron. Malik Washington for Aaron on the rated. You got Big Cat Leo Williams, Sauce Gardner, Chris Jones, Ivan Pace, Tony Pollard, Mushin Muhammad, Troy Franklin for Aaron Wise on the rookie Gridiron Kings. Jatavian Sanders on the rookie Revolution going out to Carolina, and Bam Bam, beautiful little short print. Malik Washington blue scope for E-Dub. Trey Benson, goody goody, and then Montgomery and Slayton. Not a bad mega. Some good color in there and some nice rookies. We'll take it. We will take it. Let's hope the second mega builds off of that one. Nice Jatavian Sanders on the rookie Rev. Lots of color on the Dolphins for Aaron. I think that's like our fourth or fifth optic preview. Speaking of optic, got confirmation today. It is en route. So we'll be doing our optic downtown chases very shortly. Excited for those. Favorite time of the year is optic time of the year. All right, let's get our bench in order real quick. All right, bench is in order. We got one more to throw up there with the Saints, and that's Spencer Rattler. You know what? Let's actually slide Patty. There we go. All right, we're going to grab a few more top loaders up here. Actually, a pretty good stack. Why not? get a chunk top loaders. We got one more Donruss Mega before we make our way to the hobby boxes, the grand finales. Empty box. Why is my phone still on? Guess these flowers look realistic. Is that a ladybug? Was that a ladybug? The thing that you sent me a picture of?
No, just like
A what?
chapstick.
Right in that little box right there.
No, just a little bug.
Just a random little bug. Come on, Pippin. Gotta put up some more points than that. Killing me, Scotty Pippen Jr. All right, last mega, then we got our hobby boxes. Better? Huh? Probably because you're sick. Security tag. Kid card. Ooh, fumble. Second security tag. Looks like we're getting 2 autos tonight, B3. 2 bonus, because this one doesn't have a thick one either. No thickie in there. Unless I missed it. Nope. So it looks like we should be getting 2. What luck is that? We didn't get any the first couple of megas we opened, and then we get 2 in a row. I'll take it. All right, here we go. Debo Samuel leading us off. Austin Eckler, Tyler Higbee, Christian Wilkins. Run CMC on the road to the Super Bowl. Going out to San Fran, be goody. Mike Evans on the Galaxy of Stars. That is one of the not ultra rares, but it's similar to the Crunch Time from last year. It is a short print, beautiful card. Tampa Bay, Stanton Griggs. Nasty. Nice card, nice hit. Mr. 1,000 yards, Galaxy of the Stars. Nice hit. We'll take it. It's a start. It's a start. Next up is Edrin Cooper on the blue scope. Going out to Scotty Struble. Nice little optic preview there on the Green Bay Packers blue scope, Edge Cooper. There you go, Scotty. We'll take it. We'll take it. Tajon Palmer coming out for the Cardinals and goody. Then you got Michael Wilson, Kirko Cousins, Jabril Peppers, Montez Sweat, Archie Manning, and the bus, Jerome Bettis. You got Godwin on the press proof for Stanton. CJ Stroud coming out on the Gridiron Kings for Aaron Wise. Jeremiah Trotter coming out for the Eagles, and Bam Bam on the pink optic preview. And Bo Nix back again for Aaron Wise. Very nice. Zay Flowers, Dawson Knox, DeMarcus Lawrence, Jaden Reed, Shake and Bake, Jared Verse on the rookie press proof auto Going out to David Matt. What a hit. This kid was one of the runners up for the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Jared Verse on the rookie auto. Ran a little off sticker on the bottom there, but still a great little auto to get. Nice job, David Matt. We'll take it. Jackson Smith and Jigba coming out on the press proof. That is going to be Seattle. Bam Bam. JD5 on the retro. Bang. Bam Bam. Beautiful card. Hell yeah. Jalen Wright back again with another optic preview. Man, Aaron is just crushing it in volume on the fins. Blake Corum back again for David Mapp. And you got Hendrickson and Myles Garrett. Another really nice mega so far. So far, so good. Needed that little JD5 pop before the Donruss ended, and we got it. Nice hit. Still think Bo Nix with the optic is still ahead, but barely. All right, second half. Here we go. Crashy Rice, Ty Chandler, Tyjae Spears, Shaq Thompson. You got Buck Kicker on the press proof going out to Big Cat. Mark Duper going out to the Finns and Aaron Wise. Brock Bowers, Blue Scope. Bang. Joe Lurch. What's up? Break paid for, kid. At least on that spot. Bang. Beautiful card. Brock Bowers, Blue Scope. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Or sir. Bang. Brock Bowers. You got Brendan Rice coming out on the rated. That is the Chargers. Ox. Steve Atwater. Jahmyr Gibbs. Jordan Davis. Plaxico. Kaimi Fairbairn. Josh Downs. You got Jawar Jordan for the Texans. That's Aaron Wise on the press proof rated. DeMarcus Lawrence for Bam Bam on the Dominators. Then you got Terrion Arnold coming out on the Optic Pink Hollow preview for Stanton Griggs. Leak back one more time. Be friends. You got Darren Waller, CJ Mosley, Dallas Goedert, Patrick Queen, Jacoby Myers, QJ, little Quinion Mitchell on the color match, green press proof rated rookie. That one, Philly and Bam Bam. You got Javon Baker on the Elite Series rookies going out to Matty V. AJ Barner on a pink optic preview for Bam Bam. Joe Milton coming out for the Patriots, Matty V. Then Garrett Wilson and Richard Sherman. Joe Milton traded to the Cowgirls, I believe. He's going to be the new backup for Dak Prescott, if I'm remembering correctly. If I am remembering correctly. Saw something about that pop up on ESPN the other day. go. Let's get our bench back in order here. Baker up with the Patriots. Good. 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 Three there. Okay, bench is good. Got a couple more to throw up there. A couple Raiders. And another Buck. All right. Think we're good. Come on, Pippin. Put up some damn numbers. Do something for me, Pippin. I need you to score or something. Steal the ball. Do something, bro. Come on. It's like you got 27 minutes on the court. You got to be able to do something. Ugh. Killing me, Pippin. All right. What up there, goody goody? Are you just jumping in? All right. Let's go to Encore. Encore, then 2018. Let's get it. First time opening Encore. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people feel really strongly about it. So, curious to see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in an empty box. I've heard some crazy mixed reviews on this. So I'm curious to see how she goes. We got the mem card right here. I can tell because it's the fat pack. So we'll just put that down at the bottom. Ooh, excuse me. Then we will rip our way down. Well, the packs open really well. I'll give it that. First review, packs aren't tearing in half and ripping into pieces. So it's a pleasurable opening experience. We'll give it that. A for quality on the packaging and the packs. The rest of it, not sure yet. Dinged corner on that one. That's not a good that's not a good thing. One dinged corner so far. But other than that, so far so good. One pack with a dinged corner, it looked like. This pack right here. Let's hope it's not a big rookie. All right. Good luck, B3. Here we go. Alan Lazard leading us off. The Lazard leadoff. Brian Burns, Javonte Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Blueprints, Michael Penix. That's kind of cool. Michael Penix Jr. Blueprints going out to Atlanta. Joe Lurch. That's a cool looking card. Heck yeah. Needed a Penix to pop out. Joey Milton back again for New England. Matty V on the rook. Then you got Cam Jordan. Dak Prescott. Amari Cooper. Samaje Perine seems to be on a gray of some sort. That's numbered. Samaje Perine for the Chiefs, 146 out of 150. So a little numbered hit there for Big Cat Bradford. We'll take that. Eli Manning on a team pinnacle. Going out to the G-Men. That is going to be B Friends. Also, Peyton Manning. So Peyton on the front, on the back, Eli on the front. So that's going to be a dice drop between the Broncos, Aaron Wise, and the Giants, Brian Friends. Dice drop. Interesting. Xavier Worthy coming out for Big Cat Bradford. That was not the bent corner, so you're good on that one. Then you got, I think the bent corners are coming up now. Hawkinson, Will Levis, Nick Chubb, Montez Sweat. Then you got Braylon Allen on the rookie aura, and that is not a bent corner. That one was the one in the middle that wasn't bent. So rookie aura, Braylon Allen going out to B3 on the Jets. Looks safe. Nice. Theo Johnson for the G-Men. That's one of the ones with the bent corner. He is a rookie tight end for the Giants. You can see right here it's kind of bent. But that one going out to Brian Friends. Then you got Jackson Smith and Jigba and Jamal Adams. So not bad so far. Plain design, I'll give it that. Very like plain, simple design. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Score. Score and Chronicles. But overall, decent. Someone told me that the oh no, that wasn't this one. Never mind. That was Illusion. So I was like, someone told me they were all 55 point, but they're not. That's not this. Illusions is 55 point. I retract my statement. Joey Milton. My phone is buzzing. Why am I buzzing? Hurricanes clinch number 2 seed. Oh, okay. All right, and then we got a little numbered hit here for Samaje. That one going out to Big Cat, numbered to 150. Then we got a dice drop between the Broncos and the G-Men. Brothers, Peyton and Eli. All right, we've got my homies. He will always get a sleeve. That's going out to Big Cat. And then we've got another, I think this is numbered, Jonah Ellis, because the last gray was numbered. Jonah Ellis is a rookie for the Broncos. That would be Aaron Wise. Let's see if it's numbered. It is. 38 out of 150. So Jonah Ellis, 38 out of 150. That one going out to Aaron Wise. Very nice. I mean, technically, I don't want to put him in front of Bo, so we'll put him right behind Bo. And then you've got a head-to-head Andre Rison and Deion Sanders. That'll be a dice drop between the Falcons, Joe Lurch, and Goody Goody on the Niners. So 2 dice drops now coming out of this product. That's interesting that they do a lot of dual cards. Rison and Sanders, not numbered. So that'll be another dice drop. And then you got Jace McClellan coming back out one more time for the Falcons. That is Joe Lurch. Jace has been coming out a bit tonight. All right, let's go down to right about there. All right, we got Chris Jones, Jonathan Allen, Jamar Chase, Team Pinnacle, Charles Woodson for the Packers. That's Scotty. And then underneath it, Troy Polamalu for the Steelers. So Steelers and Green Bay going to battle it out on this one. Team Pinnacle, Charles Woodson, Green Bay, that's Scotty. And Troy Polamalu, Pittsburgh, Joe Lurch. So another dice drop. That's 3. Now check this out. 2024 rookie, Jaden Daniels on the black. Tell me it's a 101. Damn. I see black sometimes. I just think maybe it could be a number 1. But it looks like it's just like a hollow. But still a absolutely beautiful card. 2024 rookie, Jaden Daniels. Absolutely gorgeous card. Is that a dent in the top loader or the sleeve of the card? Please be in the sleeve. It's the sleeve. Okay, good. I thought there was a dent, but it's just a penny sleeve. We're going to swap it. Boom. What a gorgeous card that is. Bam, bam. Nice hit. Bang. We're going to actually, at this point, bump Bo for Malik. Let's see if it says anything about an ultra rare. Doesn't mention any ultra rares. Look for the ultra rare inserts, including Panini Choice and Pinnacle Showcase. So it doesn't say Showcase, does it? Pinnacle, Pinnacle, Pinnacle. It says Pinnacle 2024. We're looking for Pinnacle Showcase and Panini Choice. I wonder if we can see what Pinnacle Showcase looks like. Pinnacle is 2 L's or two N's. Showcase looks like a black and white photo, so it's definitely not that one. And then what does Panini Choice look like? Let's see. That is a die cut triangle. So there you go. Good to know. So definitely not the ultra rare. All right, let's move on. So we got Tavondre Swift on a rookie. That one going out to Tennessee. Jason Denault. Then you got Alvin Kamara, TJ Watt, Quay Walker, Aaron Jones on a purple. I'm assuming that is going to be numbered, and it is. So 55 out of 75 for the Vikings. That's Minnesota and Goody Goody getting the Aaron Jones purple or pink, maybe magenta, numbered to 75. So nice one there, getting Goody Goody on the board. Then you got Chris Olave, The Future is Now. That is a Saint, Mike Haralambis. The Future is Now Olave. You got Leatu Latu for B3 on a rookie. Derek Carr, Cortland Sutton, Gregory Rousseau, Jerry Jeudy on a blue for the Browns. That is a holy cow. Wow. Wow. Never would have thought. Definitely would have thought that the blue or the black would have been it, but not a blue. Holy cow. Cleveland. Bam Bam. David Bammel took a little hiatus, came back strong. Wow. David freaking Bammel. Bam Bam. And this is his new team, too. He looked well with the Browns last year. Jerry Jeudy on the blue. 1 of 1. See it right there on the shoulder. 1 of 1. Jerry Jeudy. Bam, bam, bang. Holy cow. I don't know. For the haters on Pacific, it's kind of hard not to be a fan right now. Kind of making me a fan. These boxes are kind of loaded. Holy cow. We're going to bump Jaden Daniels out to the side because I ain't got room. Jerry Judy's got to be in the front now. All right, let's get these base out of the way. Bang. Jerry Jeudy, 1 of 1. Bang. As soon as I saw it, I dropped it. I was like, oh my God. I was like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way this is really a 1-on-1. She was. There she was. Futures. Future is now Jalen Waddle. Miami, that is Aaron Wise. Rome Odunze coming out for the Bears. Chi-Town. Joe Lurch. These are our dice drops. So let's get these over here. Let's get these guys over on the bench just so I don't get to the point where I'm knocking into them. Jets and Bears. I know I got stuff over here for the Jets and Bears, but I also got a Jamari Thrash we can throw up there with the Browns. Who would have thought the Browns would turn out to be a team you'd want? Whoever got the Browns was probably like, damn it, man. This sucks. I always get the worst team. This is bull. Why do I have such bad luck? Bang, 1-1. You never know. I was pissed when I saw my teams on the random. Trust me. I was like, really? The Colts? What do I want the Colts for? What am I going to do with the Colts? They don't got nobody. But you never know. You're always one card away. Always one card away from hitting a monster. Eagles got 3. Now the Bears got 3. Okay. Jets got 4. So we'll put them there. All right. Bench is back in order. Bench is back in order. All right. Here we go. We're going to pick up the whole last stack. We still got an auto coming and a patch. Najee. Jacoby Brissett. Amon Ra. There's our auto. It is Braylon Trice. Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks. That is the Falcons. Atlanta, Joe Lurch picking up the Braylon Trice rookie auto, numbered to 199 on the safety / outside linebacker. I think he's an outside linebacker. 175 out of 199 going out to the Falcons and Joe Lurch. Also, another blueprints. This one, CJ Stroud going out to the Texans and E-Dub. Aaron Wise picking up the blueprints. Roman Wilson going out to the Steelers. Joe Lurch on the rookie. Boom. Then we got Eckler, Kyron Williams, DeAndre Swift, T. Higgins, another team pinnacle involving Scotty Struble on a dice drop. You got Jordan Love on one side, CJ Stroud on the other. That'll be Aaron Wise and Scotty Struble. Then you got Max Melton coming out for the Cardinals. Goody goody on the rookie. And then Run CMC, Matt Milano. Tank Dell is holding back our hit. So we're going to bring the back to the front. Rookie Aura, Michael Penix Jr. Going out to the Falcons. Joe Lurch making a strong push at the end here on the Falcons. Michael Penix, Rookie Aura. Boom. Tip Raymond for Goody Goody. Cardinals. Tank Dell holding back. Trey Benson on the Pinnacle Express. Rookie swatch number 92 out of 199. So Goody Goody missed out on Washington, but he's finding a way to get a lot of value through the Cardinals. Blue Scope, Maserati Marv, now scooping up a bunch of these hits out of Pinnacle. All he needs now is a Josh Rosen booklet, and he'll be saving for retirement. Nice hit there, Goody Goody. You got the Blue Scope Maserati Marv on top of that. I actually did not think Pinnacle was that bad. Pinnacle, or, you know, you want to call it Encore, whatever it is, not bad. I might get a few more boxes because for the price, to get a couple guaranteed hits and chances at one-on-ones and stuff, I'll take it. It's not bad for the price. I'm actually not very let down. I think it actually was pretty good. Pleasantly surprised with Encore / Pinnacle. All right, beautiful. Now the box we've all been waiting for. 2018 Limited. We got a couple of dice drops here. Packers and Texans, Scotty and Aaron. Giants, that's B Friends, and Broncos, Aaron, Scotty, and Steelers, which is Lurch. And then Niners, Goody Goody, and Falcons, Lurch. So 4 dice drops. Don't let me forget that. All right, here's what we're going to do. It's 12:05. We're going to rip this sucker down. We're going to let it marinate for 1 moment because it's lucky 1. And 2, I really got to pee, and I thought I was going to make it, but I'm still just kind of dancing in my chair here. So we'll take just, 60-second pee break and then come back. But we're going to let this sucker marinate. Oh, my God, there's only 2 packs. Just kidding. That's why I felt heavy on the right, because one of the packs had slid over. That makes sense. 2018, ladies and gentlemen, empty box. Here we go. Sammy D on the cover. Mr. Donald. Mr. Donald. We're going to go 1, 2, and then 3. We're going to rip them down, and then we're going to let it marinate for just a second. One. Wow, that's a name from the past. Talk about a previous superstar. I forgot. You end up with the Patriots back in 2018. You got Brady in the mix, too. Forgot about that. All right, we're gonna let that marinate right there in front of that 101 for a little good luck while I run and just take a quick pee. So I will be right back. Give me like 60 seconds, but I'm dancing in my chair. And then if I'm gonna make it through this box and then the recap, I might as well just go now, get it over with. I also ran out of seltzer about 30 minutes ago, so I might grab another one of those too. 101 again. We are on a hit streak with the 101s, B3. All right, I'll be right back. All right, B3, we are back. Last box mojo. Let's get it. This box has been in hiding sitting on the back of a shelf for 8 years. Let's see what this time capsule holds. We got Devontae Adams as a Packer going out to Scotty. Jordan Howard, Bears, Joe Lurch. Dante Pettis is backwards. That is an RPA. Dante Pettis. He is still in the league, still playing on card for San Fran. Goody, goody. 62 out of 75 on the Dante Pettis on card auto. So the good news is they could be out of the league at this point if it's not a relevant player, but this guy still playing. Still playing. He was a Giant at one point. I do know that. Dick's Sporting Goods. Why am I getting pinged by Dick's? No thanks. Where's my 100-point top loader? There we go. I think this is 100-point. It might be 130. 130 is going to be more comfortable. Let's go to 130 then. There we go. Dante Pettis. We got a bunch of Ricky Pearsall and Garendo too, so we'll throw them up there. So I spoke his name into existence earlier today. Tampa Tom. We'll sleeve him up. Tampa Tom in New England. New England Tom. Going out to Matty V. Little Tom Brady. It's a base, but it's still a Brady. 2018 Thomas Brady. Marquise Goodwin going out to San Fran. That is also goody goody. Todd Gurley. That was the name I said. Blast from the past. And then check this one out. Cam Newton going out to Carolina. Bam Bam. This kid was also a Giant at one point. Matt Breida. San Fran again. Limited ink, 7 out of 99. I believe he is no longer in the league. I think he if he is, he's barely hanging on. Only the mem can save us for a quarterback. We need a big Saquon Barkley or QB or something. But Matt Breida, number 22, he played well for the Giants the year that he was there. But, wow, goody goody. Taking down all of it. Both autos. All right, we got David Johnson, Cardinals, goody goody. Carson Wentz for the Eagles and Bam Bam. Andy Dalton for the Bengals and Bam Bam. Now I want to take these off the bottom and cover the hit. We got T.Y. Hilton, 91 out of 99, going out to the Colts. T.Y. was a stud for many years for the Colts. I'll take that. There's a Colts fan somewhere that may want that. I don't mind a little T.Y. T.Y. That was his celebration. He used to put his arms up like a T and then a Y when he scored a touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 91 out of 99. I'll take it. And then our mem card is on the bottom. So we got Keelan Cole going out to the Jags. That's goody goody. And then Mike Evans for Tampa and Stanton Griggs holding back. Oh, Mitchell Trubisky. Really? 17 out of 75. 17 out of 75. I was hoping it was a rookie quarterback. It's a quarterback, but not a rookie. Thread is loose. That's the Bears, Chicago, Joe Lurch. Mitch Trubisky, 17 out of 75. We tried, B3. We swung big for one of the big rookies in 18. And unfortunately, we missed. But this was fun. I might do, if I can get another affordable box like this, I might do it again. It'll be fun to maybe like once a month do a random with a throwback. You know, like a throwback box like this, maybe 2017, 2018. It's expensive, but you know, the chance at hitting a big card is crazy. If you can get something like Mahomes rookie out of it or something, it can be a big payday for somebody. Let's throw the biscuit up on a podium, and we'll get into our recap. All around a really good break. I mean, the 2018 box was a little disappointing from not hitting a big name rookie, but the 2024 stuff was excellent. And the Encore box was actually really good. The Encore with the 101, that was nasty. I think that's the big winner of the night, which who would have thought the Browns would be the big winner of the night? Right behind them is Jaden Daniels and the Broncos, though. They were, you know, right there. Actually, I don't even think JD5 is the next one. I think maybe it would be the Niners, just because of all the autos. Then I would say JD5. Then Bo. Then I'd have to go with the Rams with Jared Verse. And since we have another Jared Verse rated, we might as well throw that in the recap as the prequel to the auto. There we go. Right after that, I would have to say is Brock Bowers. There's our recap, B3. We'll have something else posted tomorrow. Don't know what time yet. Still working on that. It'll be a 2024 pick your team. Multiple hobby illusions for sure. And then either Zenith or it'll be Zenith and Encore, or Illusions and Encore, or a mixture of the two or three. Depends on if I want to make it a affordable one, like something a little less expensive, or if we want to throw a whole bunch in there and go all out. We got to figure that part out. But that'll be tomorrow's project. Need to restock the 55 point. There we go. That's all restocked. We're good there. Let's get the garbage out of the way. Boom. Just about ready for the recap. All right. Let's get these all out of the way. How many racks do we need? Looks like just one, maybe two. We'll say two, so we have a little extra room. All right, let's get these out of the way. There we go. There we go. All right, good. That's done. All right. Slide these two over. And this is the base card one. All right, we should be good. All right, let's do our recap here, B3. We got a couple of dice drops first. All right, here we go. So, first dice drop is going to be Niners, Deion Sanders on the left. That's 1, 2, or 3. Andre Rison on the right, 4, 5, or 6. Left goes to San Fran and Goody, 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 1, 2, 3. Right goes to Lurch and the Falcons, 4, 5, 6. Good luck, gentlemen. You guys see a 4. I see a 2. 1, 2, 3. That one going out to the Niners. Niners and Goody, Goody. I need to get a pen so I can write this down. Two and San Fran. Boom. All right, there's that one. Next one up. These we're going to do all together because they're the same. So we got basically the front card is this side. The back card is the one with the NFLPA and all that, the logo on the back. So front is going to be 1, 2, or 3. So 1, 2, or 3 goes to Love, Eli, and Woodson. 4, 5, or 6 would go to Peyton, CJ, or Palomalu. Good luck. You guys see a 6. I see a 3. 1, 2, 3 is the front. So Scotty, B Friends, Brian Friends, and Scotty. So congrats to those on the front. It was a 3 front. Boom. All right, now we go to the recap. Here we go. Taking it all the way down to the fins. Leading us off, AJ Barner, Pink Optic Hollow preview going to Seattle. That is David Bammel. David Bammel also getting the Jermaine Burton press proof rated rookie for the Bengals. Jaguars going out to Goody Goody, Brian Thompson Jr. on the throwback. Baltimore Ravens was Bam Bam, Rasheen Ali on a rated, and Devontae Walker on a rated. Lions, Scotty Struble, or excuse me, Lions, Stanton Griggs, Terrion Arnold on the Pink Optic Hollow preview ×2. Steelers, Pittsburgh, Joe Lurch getting Peyton Wilson on a rated, Roman Wilson on a rated, Roman on a pinnacle. Chargers, Ox getting Cornelius Johnson on a rated, Brendan Rice on a rated, Ladd McConkey on a rated. Philly, Bam Bam getting Johnny Wilson on the throwback rated, Quinyon Mitchell on the color match green press proof rated, and Jeremiah Trotter on the Pink Optic Hollow preview rated. B3 on the Jets getting Jordan Travis rated, Isaiah Davis rated, Isaiah Davis Pink Optic preview hollow rated. And then you got a little Braylon Allen on the rookie aura out of Pacific. Michael Pratt going to Scotty Struble on the Prizm base rookie. Marshawn Lloyd, Pink Optic preview, rated. Edrin Cooper rated. Edrin Cooper blue scope. Not a bad night. Could have been way worse, Scotty, on the Packers. Houston, Aaron Wise getting the CJ Stroud blueprints. Jawar Jordan, press proof rated. Jawar Jordan Prizm. Kamari Lassiter, Prizm Pink Wave. Cade Stover, rated. Cade Stover, green, Prizm, wave. Nice night on the Texans for Aaron. Also on the Dolphins, Aaron getting Chop Robinson on a rated, runner-up for Rookie of the Year defensive. Tajay Washington on the Optic green and red preview, the holiday Optic, rated rookie. Jalen Wright on a rated. Jalen Wright on a Pink Optic Hollow preview, twice. Malik Washington on a rated. Malik Washington on a blue scope. Aaron Wise crushed it in volume on the Dolphins. Dropping down to, let's go to the Bears. We'll go all the way down to the Bears. There we go. All right, so the Patriots, Matty V, Matthew Vanover getting Javon Baker, Elite Series. Joe Milton on a Pinnacle rookie. Joe Milton on a rated rookie. Drake May on a Donruss throwback rookie, and then a little Tom Brady from back in 2018 limited. Keon Coleman going out to Benny Lamp on a rated. Ray Davis on a rated, and then Ray on the 5-color holiday optics sweater. You got black, blue, white, green, and red all on that sucker. Latu for B3 on a Pinnacle rookie. Latu on a rated. Latu on a 2-color holiday optic, or excuse me, holiday sweater. And then T.Y. Hilton, 91 out of 99 on the limited out of 18. Bucky Irving going out to Tampa. Stanton Griggs on a rated. And then the short print Galaxy of the Stars, Mr. 1,000 yards, Mike Evans. Beautiful card. Nice hit there for Stanton. Going out to the Chiefs, Big Cat. You got Xavier Worthy and my homies on a pink wave. Then you got a little Samaje Perine gray, numbered 146 out of 150. Minnesota Vikings going out to Goody Goody. You got Justin Jefferson, aka Jay Jetta, on the Fireworks green wave, and then a little JJ McCarthy Portals rookie green wave, and then Aaron Jones on the pink or purple. It's kind of like a color match. That one numbered to 75, 55 out of 75. Nice night on the Vikings for James Goody. Bears. Joe Lurch, Rome Odunze on a Pinnacle rookie, Odunze on a rated, Odunze on a throwback, and then Mitchell Trubisky, prime time on the sweater, the patch card, 17 out of 75 on the mem. So Mitch Trubisky to 75. He actually went to a couple of playoff games. He wasn't terrible. Didn't win as much as he probably wanted to, but he wasn't awful. G-Men, be friends on the Giants, getting Theo Johnson on a Pinnacle rookie. Tyrone Tracy on the Holiday Optic red and green preview. Beautiful card. Then you got Leak Neighbors rated and a Malik Neighbors holiday sweater, 3-color. Beautiful card. Nice night for Brian Friends. On the Panthers, Bam Bam, Jatavian Sanders rated. Jatavian Sanders rookie revolution. Nice short print there. Xavier Legette rated, and then the dual rookie sweaters, Jatavian Sanders and Xavier Legette, both 2-color. Beautiful card. Going to the Cardinals, this is going to be goody. You got Tip Raymond on a Pinnacle rookie, Max Melton on a Pinnacle, Maserati Marv on the Blue Scope Optic preview. Beautiful card there. Trey Benson on a rated, and then Trey Benson on the Pinnacle Express swatch card out of the hobby, and that is numbered 92 out of 199 on the Trey Benson rookie mem out of Encore hobby. Nice Pinnacle swatch there. Mike Haralambis getting Spencer Rattler on a rated, and then Kool-Aid McKinstry on the rookie green press proof auto. Nice little surprise auto there for Mikey. On the Falcons, Joe Lurch getting Jace McClellan on a Pinnacle rook, Jace McClellan on a rated, Jace McClellan on the Optic Hollow preview. Nice short print there in the Donruss Megas. Then you've got Michael Penix Jr. on the rookie Aura. Nice little hit there out of Pacific. And a Blueprints Michael Penix Jr. Pinnacle rookie. Then you got it followed up by a Braylon Trice Pinnacle rookie auto. That was numbered 175 out of 199. So a nice night for Joe Lurch on the Falcons. You go to the Raiders, Joe Lurch as well. Dylan Lobb, green wave Prizm rookie. Brock Bowers showed up on a rated. And then even more importantly, Brock Bowers showed up on a Blue Scope rated rookie. That is a $50 card all day long. I've looked this card up because I've hit a couple of them. They sell for quite a bit. Nice hit. Paid for your spot on that one. There you go, Joe Lurch. Joey always, no matter what teams Joey Lurch is on, he seems to hit. All right. We go to the Rams. David Matt. Here's another surprise auto team. Check it out. Jordan Whittington on the Donruss rated rookie. Blake Corum on the rated. If I can get him into focus. Blake Corum on a rated. Blake Corum on the retro rated. Nice little short printed one there. Jared Verse on a rated. Jared Verse on a press proof rated rookie auto. Both our Donruss Megas hit the autos tonight. Dropping it down to the Broncos had a great night. Aaron Wise. Jonah Ellis on a Pinnacle rookie. That one's the gray. Numbered to 150. It's 38 out of 150. You got Devon Valet on a rated. Troy Franklin Gridiron Kings rookie and Troy Franklin rated. Audric Estime on the green and red Holiday Optic preview rated. Bo Nix on a rated. Bo Nix on the Holiday Optic preview rated. Beautiful card. Great night for Aaron on the Broncos. E-dub. Getting the bench in order. All right, now we drop down to the Commanders. Bam Bam, Ben Sinnott on a rated. Luke McCaffrey on a rated. Jaden Daniels on the Donruss throwback rated. Jaden Daniels on the retro short print. Nice one there. And then Jaden Daniels on the black 2024 Pinnacle rookie. Nice hit there. Not numbered for Bam Bam. Then you drop down to San Fran. San Fran was goody. You got Isaac Garendo on a rated. Ricky Pearsall, Elite Series. Ricky Pearsall rated. Ricky Pearsall Bomb Squad. You got Matt Breida, 7/99 on the limited ink auto. And then you got the rookie Dante Pettis, 62/75, 2-color swatch on card auto. Nice night for goody on San Fran. And then last but not least, we got the Browns, which were the top hitter of the night. Cleveland, Bam Bam, getting Jamari Thrash on a rated and a Jerry Jeudy blue or aqua out of Pinnacle, which is a 1/1, as you see notated right there. Jerry Jeudy with his new team after the trade on the Browns ended up getting there and posting 54 receptions for 758 yards and 2 tutties. He had a turnaround season with the Browns once he got there, and hopefully, he grows from there because he was a top draft pick, and he's supposed to be pretty darn good. Jerry Jeudy, 1/1. Nice night, David Bammel. Coming back after a long hiatus and smacking a 1/1. Very nice. All right, B3. On that note, we are going to call it. It is 12:40. I'm going to go get some sleep. It was a long day for me today. But tomorrow, we will be posting a Pick Your Team. I'm going to probably come home on lunch tomorrow and put it together. Then we'll throw up a warning shot, and we'll get it posted tomorrow afternoon sometime. So just keep an eye out on the page if you're interested. It'll be a double or a triple hobby. Still figuring that out. Once I know for sure, like I said, I'll post a warning shot on the page, and we'll take it from there. Congrats to the hitters. Sorry 2018 wasn't packing a monster Josh Allen RPA. That would have been absolutely ridiculous. Or Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, one of them. But since a lot of the big name quarterbacks aren't signing anymore in the new product, maybe we'll do a throwback once in a while. See if we can hit one of these veteran big name players. If I can find more like that, hidden gems in hobby shops, I'll be looking. All right, B3. Great to be back after our week hiatus. Missed you guys. B3, we out.